start talking.
We're sorry about all the technical difficulties, but we hope that we are alive here for Upper Dublin Cardinals football. You've missed the first 8 minutes of the game. You've got 4:12 left here in the first quarter. I'm Jake Levine. CJ Ambrose joining me shortly. North Penn kicking off after scoring their second touchdown of the game, winning 14-0. This is a 3-0 football team, non-conference against a 3-0 football team, but it's currently Upper Dublin winning as they just fumbled, and we've had some technical issues all night, but we're hoping that we can be live here and stay live for the remainder of this one. Again, 4 minutes left in the first quarter as you're joining us. 14-0 team in blue. Upper Dublin getting the ball down 14, their largest deficit they've faced all season.
First down and 10 for Upper Dublin.
And again, I really do want to give a shout out to North Penn. They've helped us get this unbelievable spot. Their technical issues are most certainly not their fault, they're ours. But we are happy to be here. We're happy to be broadcasting you to y'all. Again, Jake Levine, CJ Ambrose joining me shortly. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. North Penn winning 14-0. And they're going to have to start throwing the football here. So it's O'Sullivan in the shotgun. And he will take it, steps up, and throws incomplete in between two receivers.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 11, Logan Trim.
So we understand we're having a bit of an issue here, can be blunt, but 2 is better than 0. No, we've not been hiding. No, this is not the beginning of the game. In the span of, I don't know, let's say 9 minutes almost, Upper Dublin has found themselves down 14-0. Being just gashed so far.
That's CJ Ambrose joining me here for this broadcast finally. All right, we've got some likes, we've got some viewers. Thank you. We hope we can stay with you all night. We've had a variety of issues, but we are hoping that we will not have to leave you here. 2nd and 10 Upper Dublin, and left side run is going to be close to first down yardage, and they're going to get it.
Yeah, big run here for Upper Dublin. They need something, or this game could be essentially over after one quarter.
Absolutely. Upper Dublin needs to get some kind of points on this drive, because if they don't score on this drive, they have not stopped North Penn's offense at all. So they cannot get down 17-0, 21-0. They need to score, and they probably have to score a touchdown here if they want to stay in this football game.
For anybody that knows people that are having issue finding the game, the link to the video is on our Twitter account, UD_broadcasting. Once again, we sincerely apologize. Jake, me, Jeremy Pollock all here. Man, it has been tough. It has been tough to get this going.
And it's been indicative of this game if we want to start getting into that. Upper Dublin with the football, they are starting to move the chains a little bit. We'll see if they can get some points on this drive. Again, just going back to the Twitter conversation, Twitter will always be our place for us to share information about what's going on YouTube, what's going on Instagram. So please be sure to follow us on Twitter, UD_broadcasting. We will always have updates about what we're doing and how our situation's running. Tonight was a very good example of that.
And once again, 14-0 in the first quarter. Upper Dublin down. Give to McIntyre, breaking free. He's going to get shoved out at around the 32-yard line. Upper Dublin finally building an offensive attack here.
And this is the juice Upper Dublin had against Ben Salem. This is what they've had all season and what they have not had here. Hopefully, with our live stream being up, it'll be a good omen for the football team. But as of right now, Upper Dublin finally starting to push the ball at all, but they are currently down 2 touchdowns. There's a lot of work to do, especially on the defensive side for the Cardinals.
Yeah, last game, Nafis McIntyre with an incredible workload. 30 carries, 174 yards, and 5.8 yards per carry as a player is down. And we wish the player the best, but it gives us a little bit of time to have some exposition and for people to file into the stream.
Absolutely. As far as how this game is going, we've talked about it is 14-0 North Penn. North Penn's offense has been lethal. Upper Dublin has not stopped anything that North Penn has done so far. So if Upper Dublin wants to have any kind of chance in this game, they have to stop North Penn's offense, which starts defensively. But they need to score on this drive. If they do not score on this drive, it is likely North Penn scores in some facet, and they go down 3 scores, which is insurmountable against a really talented team, top 20 in the state in the North Penn team. So the North Penn Knights are a real football team, rest assured. Non-conference 2-3-0 teams, and we're back in the action here. and we'll see if Upper Dublin can show a little fight here and come back in this one.
He's had a bit of a lighting issue there. Upper Dublin going to be in the pistol man offset. That is Bartlett. It's going to be a quick pass. It's a little curl out there to Noah Lee, who goes out of bounds at the 18.
Yep, and Upper Dublin is finally starting to do what they did well against Ben Salem last week. Those intermediate throws outside the numbers. That has been what's been really good for Upper Dublin this season, and we'll see if they can continue it here against a really good North Penn defense.
Again, thank you to North Penn. They've been absolutely awesome. Their media department, if you're just coming in. Once again, running back offset, they're going to give it to him. It's Bartlett who gets absolutely swallowed up there by 3 defenders.
And that was part of Upper Dublin's problem at the beginning of this game. They tried running the football. If you missed it, they just could not successfully move the football on the ground. That's why they had to start getting to the intermediate passing game. But we'll see if Upper Dublin can establish any kind of a run game in the future of this game. Again, they score here. They score a touchdown. It's a 7-point game, and they're well in it. So we'll see if it's not time to overreact here.
Can I ask you a question, Jake?
Yes.
If 3 people make a tackle at once, is it a third of a tackle? Because I know we have half a tackle, half a sack. Can we give them a third of a tackle, third of a sack? Oh, yeah.
We theoretically could. That might have been that was a clean sack right there. He got absolutely crushed there. But that was a really good gang tackle for North Penn. They're a good defense. They really are. They tackle well. They swarm the football. They're a good defense. They're a good football team. So we'll see what they can do here at home. 3-0. This is a rich football program with a lot of history. So we'll see what they can do.
A great defense here for North Penn. Again, they gave us a roster starting at the D ends are Azir Garland and Kevin Powell, while the tackles Amir Rose and Darren Miller, they are great run stoppers. As rolling out now O'Sullivan, he is going to fire over the middle, broken up. That was great. That was great play there by James Mangine. Box linebacker Mangine. He can be a bit of a corner, a bit of a safety, and a linebacker at the same time.
He's just a good football player. That's all I'm going to say about him. He really understands defense. He knows what he's doing. Owen Carl is going to try a field goal attempt. This is not what Upper Dublin wanted with how their defense has been playing, but they're going to rely on their defense here, try and get a field goal here just to get on the board, stay in this football game.
The left-legged Messiah puts it up. Bandits through the upright.
We love Owen Carl here at the Upper Dublin broadcasting department now, don't we?
So on the board is Upper Dublin, so they can survive a field goal and still only be down by 2 scores. Finally, something positive there for the Cardinals.
Something positive for all of us, whether it be our technical issues in the broadcasting department, whether it be on the football field. Finally, something going the Upper Dublin Cardinals' way. And we'll see now, 42 seconds left in the half. That field goal says, yeah, we're going to fight. We're going to stay in this football game.
And now for the offense for the North Penn Knights, not Trojans, made that mistake earlier today. It's quarterback Ryan Zelt, big 6'4", long, lanky quarterback with a strong right arm. At running back, Kalani Eaton, fullback Donovan Williams, Rashard McNeil, Levi Carroll at wide receiver, and Bobby Hill at tight end.
And it's
tackle Darren Miller, Amir Rose at guard, center Kevin Powell, guard Avery Downey, and tackle Makai Green.
And it's a good group from North Penn. They've already scored 14 points here in this first quarter. We'll see what they can do here. They score a touchdown here. It starts to feel like it's clear who the better football team is and how the rest of this game is going to go.
Kickoff for Upper Dublin.
So Owen Carl going to kick it off here. Upper Dublin has not kicked it off since the first possession of the game. Since then, they have been absolutely dominated.
Well,
Carl, a low liner that's going to get brought in by number 20. He's looking for a crease. He's still going. He's got a great return there. Number 20, Mark Cobbs, the cornerback, with a great return for North Penn.
That's unbelievable play there. The ability to understand where your blockers are and where your defenders are and know which way to make that cut to get to the sideline to pick up those extra yards. That's a really good play by North Penn. And that's the kind of play that says the field goal doesn't matter. We're going to come out, score, put this game away early.
Yeah, apply the pressure. Keep the pressure going. Zelt at quarterback. You don't see a lot of I form in the modern high school offense, right? This is a very pro-style offense. They're down in the I formation. Fullback, then a running back. They're going to give it. No, play action. Going for the deep shot. Zelt, up and incomplete.
And yeah, I mean, good for them going for the shot. They realize they have the initiative. They realize it's a good time to go for the shot. And this is a pro-style offense that's really focused on running the ball, the short, intermediate passing game. This is what they do best. So that kind of play action there was a good change of pace. As far as what we've seen North Penn, they're running the ball. Not too many deep shots, so this was a good play for them.
Good play action there. Great coverage by DJ Cerisier of Upper Dublin, the former Upper Horsham transfer. As we're now going to see the gun formation with trips to the top of your screen. One wide receiver down low. Zelt looking around. He's going to pass it. Looking and throwing it to number 11, who is going to be wrapped up. That was to Nick Hoffman.
And that's a harder throw than you think, folks. To understand that the safety is coming down and cutting it on that side of the football, and to understand you got to get that ball out to the outside. Great awareness by the receiver, in tune with his quarterback to know where that football's coming in, and then make the little shake off, get a few extra yards. That's a really good play for North Penn.
Just like a whip out of the arm, just swinging it down the field there himself.
No, he's a natural thrower of the football for sure. He really knows what he's doing. That's the end of the first quarter. Again, I'm JP with CJ Ambrose. Hopefully we can stay with you for the rest of this one, and we will take the quarter break off. Thank you, folks.
That's right, full chicken sandwiches and delicious.
Believe it or not, we're actually here to start a quarter today.
First time, even though it's the second quarter.
Still a feat for us, as it is the North Penn Knights ball. In the I formation, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. It's going to be a carry to number 7, Kalani Eden. One of the better backs in the state. I'm dying here. Take over.
No, that's a really good run there. This is what North Penn really likes to do, the I formation, the pro-style stuff with fullbacks. There should be no rush. They're completely content running the football, letting this clock trickle all the way to 2 or 3 seconds, snapping this ball. They've got a real quarterback. They've got a real offensive line. They should not be in any sort of concern if you're North Penn.
Well, folks, that's why professional broadcasts have a cough button, because in moments like that where you got a cough and you just gotta hold it in, right? As Eden's still going, I thought he was down, and that's why he's one of the best backs in the state.
Tackling, folks. I mean, they had him 3 times, and he just... I mean, I would love to praise the running back there for breaking those tackles, but at some point, tackling.
They're called missed
tackling.
tackles.
Yeah.
Those were... I mean, of course, it's great that it's impressive that he stayed up.
No, it's a great running.
Not good tackle.
No, great running by North Penn. No discredit there, but tackling, folks. It's one of the most important things in football. And I know that sounds really stupid. Well, of course, tackling's important. The difference between good teams and great teams sometimes, or even good teams and bad teams, how do you tackle?
So tight end in motion. He's going to be looking, play action. Zelt got some speed. He makes the smart decision there, not trying to do too much, nothing dumb. he decides to throw it away, live another down, and don't lose any yardage out of the tackle box. Not intentional grounding. Great play there by Zell.
And I know it's still the second quarter, but you're winning. You don't have to force the football into double coverage. That's a really good play. This guy has a future at the next level quarterbacking. It's very obvious. The way he reads defenses, the way he looks off safeties. There's no doubt in my mind he's a real quarterback. He's a very natural thrower of the football.
And he's got the size to boot, standing at 6'4", and weighing in around 175 pounds. He's going to have it in the gun here. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. It's going to be a carry, breaking open, trying to get into the end zone, and brought down at around the 8-yard line.
That's much better tackling there by Upper Dublin. Gang tackling, using multiple teammates to come bring down one runner. Very important. We'll see Ryan Zelt's going to have to make a throw here. We're going to see here third down and medium. We'll call it 3rd and 5. Okay, 3rd and 5. So the
massive play here.
Absolutely. Why is this such a massive play?
Because if they get a touchdown here, it's a 3-score game.
Exactly,
Hold them to a field goal, it's still only 2 possessions, and you're right back in this football game. Zelt going to drop back. Looking, firing, open into the end zone. North Penn might have just put this game away, and we're only in the second quarter.
Well, I want to talk about the detail-oriented throw there. He pokes off the safety on the left side of your screen, and then gets the safety to hold up and the corner to hold up. The corner is looking at the quarterback's eyes, and that frees him up just quickly, and he's able to make a really nice throw on the right side of that end zone. 20-3. Upper Dublin's offense needs to start scoring and scoring touchdowns, not field goals, and we'll see how this game starts to progress. But right now, it's all North Penn.
Incredible blocking, too. He had all the time in the world, went through all his reads, all his progressions, and found the open man, and he put it right on him for the touchdown, as it is now 21-3.
Absolutely, and we're going to take a short break here. We'll be back for the kickoff.
7 plays for
So not too tightly contested of a game here in North Penn. I don't think that's much of a controversial statement after all, though, as the North Penn Knights up 21-3. Upper Dublin with 9:57 left in the second quarter has got to get into second gear if they want to stay into this game. If they do want to stay into this game, it's going to be through scoring.
And let's just say this, folks. If you're talking about the Upper Dublin team, touchdowns, not field goals. Really nice drives, but they take too much time on the clock, and to only get 3 points, you have not stopped North Penn all day. You need to start scoring, and you need to start getting some defensive stops, getting off the field on 3rd down. That's been a weakness of Upper Dublin today.
That is completely correct, as kickoff here. Weird little kickoff here that North Penn runs, only taking a few steps to get the kickoff. But watch this, the ball is going to fly even with the little run-up as the ball goes to around the 10-yard line. Cerisier muffs it. Going to pick it up and still look to run, and he gets hooked down at around the 20-yard line.
I mean, very good for him for realizing his mistake and getting on that football, but Upper Dublin can't have those kind of plays because eventually they're going to start losing those plays, and that's how this game gets out of hand. We talked about how North Penn is a top 20 team in the state of Pennsylvania. Upper Dublin's hovering around, I believe, the 80 mark. So these are 2 3-0 teams, non-conference game, but we're just talking about the difference between these 2 teams, how each are ranked. Upper Dublin, again, their offense has shown an ability to move the football at times. We'll see. This is an important drive for the future of this game going into halftime here. 9 minutes to go in the first half.
Well, let's see if Colin O'Sullivan can put the team on his back here. We get a man in motion. O'Sullivan going to take the snap and just throw it out to Nafis McIntyre in open space. Pinballs off one tackle, trying to get forward to get some positive yardage. He does.
We've talked about tackling for Upper Dublin. This time I'm going to talk about the tackling for North Penn. Good for Nafis McIntyre, staying on his feet, keeping his body moving forward in the right direction. But North Penn, I mean, they've been a really good tackling team so far this game. That's the first real mistake I've seen out of them. As minor as it is, it's only a 5-yard mistake, but it's the first time I've seen anything like that out of North Penn.
Little cracks lead to larger and larger ones. Hopefully that reigns true for Upper Dublin. As when we get to the line here, it's a bit of confusion. No, he's going to go to the outside instead. The ref's also taking a long time to get the ball down as the clock keeps ticking. So finally ready here. McIntyre in the backfield, pretty tight. Tight end Dan Nardo on the bottom of the screen. It's going to be a counter run. McIntyre gets squashed down there for a loss of about a yard and a half.
Absolutely, and we've talked about how good this North Penn defense is up front. They storm the line of scrimmage, and there's been a lot of pressure in Gollum O'Sullivan's face today, and a lot of trouble running the football. But, I mean, we talk about trouble running football. When you're losing, you really do have to start throwing the football, so it might work into Upper Dublin's favor.
Upper Dublin needs to draw some up here. Just massive play here. It's going to be trips to the top of your screen. Running back also towards the top of the screen. Rolling out to the right. Looking is O'Sullivan. He is hit as he throws. Falls incomplete. So Upper Dublin going to go 3 and out again.
Well, I mean, there's a case to be made to go for it here. It's not like you've stopped them all day, regardless of where they've started with the football. And I mean, to go down 28-3 now, I know 28-3 is a very infamous score when it comes to comebacks. Talk about the Patriots, even Northwestern against Michigan State a few years ago. But I mean, it's very hard to come back once you really start getting down big like this early.
So Owen Carl to punt, rush coming, gets close, able to still get off a really, really nice punt as it's going to keep rolling and rolling, wishing it forward and down at the 35-yard line. So solid punt there by Carl.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not a bad punt, but we've talked about how it doesn't matter where North Penn has started with the football. They've scored in every single situation. So we'll see if this possession is finally the time that North Penn does not get in the end zone.
Head coach for the North Penn Knights, Dick Beck, having a masterful game plan so far.
20 seasons here.
Yeah, picking apart Upper Dublin. I mean, you can see the experience just showing with every play. One thing you can see that is a big difference between Upper Dublin and North Penn is that one team looks just way more polished, way more confident in every play.
They do. Upper Dublin does not feel, as far as a confidence perspective, and you can tell from the body language, they don't look like they belong on this field.
Got a man open and
So let's talk about that play for a second. It's a too-high safety look for Upper Dublin. North Penn does a very good job of reading that, going to the post route, and understanding exactly where that defense is, that detail-oriented football that we talked about. It's coaching, it's the quarterback, a clear understanding of what Upper Dublin is doing. This is a well-coached, well-run North Penn football.
When you run a cover 2 look like that, you're looking at stopping the outside, and you got a middle linebacker on the inside that's going to get the medium. But up deep inside, it's going to be wide open for days, and Zelt was able to exploit that. Ian trying to get to the outside, still up. Finally down as once again exposing the Upper Dublin tackling with one move, turning garbage into gold there, and a potential loss into a large gain.
He's just a hard runner, it's clear. He's always got his shoulders downhill, which we talk about a lot, and he's always running with that extra little oomph. He finishes every run with his shoulders forward, and that's why he's falling for these first downs.
We will never see him get just stopped in his tracks backwards. So like Jordan Howard, although he hasn't had as great of a career since he left Chicago, even at his worst, he's fallen forward every single play.
And like Ezekiel Elliott with the Cowboys, he falls forward every single play too. So that's an important thing for running backs.
Yeah, but he's a Cowboy, so we don't like him.
Well, I don't mind them, but you're an Eagles fan. You shouldn't like them.
Of course, Jake, a Giants fan. Meanwhile, let's get back into the game after we just get off this tangent. As short game there on a little swing pass screen by Zelt.
And I mean, they're just running the football. They've got a lot of detail-oriented outside screen passes, run the ball up the middle. They're just wasting clock here. They're going to score on this drive. Upper Dublin's defense, you can see it in their body language, hands on their hips. They looked gassed, and they should be. This is a polished Knights team, and they look really good.
In the I form once again, tight against the line. It's going to be a play action, looking for the big shot. Pressure in Zelt's face. Still going to keep it up. Oh my God! He just got mauled.
I don't want to talk about the catch. I want to talk about the throw off his back foot, exactly where it belonged, 50 yards down the football field. I'm telling you, this guy can play at the college level. Ryan Zelt's a real player. And then the catch. The defender's in great position. It's a beautifully thrown football, and it's just an even better catch. There's nothing the Upper Dublin defense could do about that except say, yeah, their offense was no match for our defense today. Really good game plan for the Knights. Really good execution. They've got a really good quarterback back there himself.
Well, height matters, and Upper Dublin's going to be proud of this. No wide receivers on the field. A run to Ian. He is into the end zone. The route continues as it is now 27-3 with 5 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first half.
Well, let's just say this very quickly. 2 3-0 teams. Not every record is equal, folks, and it's very obvious. However, if this extra point is good, it's the famous 28-3 score that I was talking about. A lot of great comebacks there. The Steelers once, I also didn't include them earlier, but it's an important number, so we'll see if this kick is good. But as far as just the way their defense has looked, especially Upper Dublin's defense, and there you go, 28-3, they look gassed in all facets of the game.
Patriots Falcons question mark?
I mean, I was talking about the Super Bowl, but I was talking, there's other examples of 28-3. I talked about the Michigan State-Illinois game a few years ago. I talked about the Steelers a few years ago. It's a famous score. It does happen quite a bit.
Well, I'll give you a bold prediction today, Jake. It ain't happening.
I'm right there with you, CJ. I mean, it's just, as far as, North Penn's defense is really good. I will say that. Their offense, from the quarterbacks, how they run the football, they are a really good football team.
So the kickoff now. Upper Dublin just looking puzzled. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. What do you do here? You can't score on them and you can't stop them.
What do you do if you're Upper Dublin? Well, you do what you've been doing really well, which is passes to the outside of the field, outside the numbers. That's how they've had success moving the football. You just have to score. I mean, like, if you really do want to come back, the only way you can do that is score a touchdown on this drive and start something. So we'll see if they're able to do that.
Fumbled once again on the kickoff. Cerisier going to pick it up again. Makes a move back to the inside. He's got some daylight. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. You know, I was called a hater. I was called someone that isn't loyal to Upper Dublin. When I predicted this Monday that Upper Dublin would not win this game, well, game's not over. But it's 28-3 Upper Dublin's down.
Well, I mean, CJ, the hate that you got on social media is absolutely undeserved. You do your homework, and that's what's important here. So, I mean, Upper Dublin, what do they do here? They just got to start throwing the football, start doing what's working for them. Let Colin O'Sullivan be the best player on the field, and hope for a little magic here if you're Upper Dublin.
Upper Dublin looks like they're playing on a court right now.
They do. They look gassed.
They look like they're not even playing football with how they've just getting run over.
You think it's a tennis court or a basketball court?
Go tennis. So now it's a design QB run for O'Sullivan, and there's some life. O'Sullivan's going to go 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, down at the 3. But O'Sullivan using his legs and breathing life into the Upper Dublin offense.
And we talked about Colin O'Sullivan being the best Upper Dublin Cardinal. It's absolutely true. He runs, he throws, he's absolutely unbelievable. And that is a great idea there by Brett Stover to put the game in the best player's hands. That's a designed quarterback run. You'll notice the way the tackles move and the guards move to make that hole for O'Sullivan. Really good run. I mean, he just got tackled there at the end. Upper Dublin now must score 6 points on this drive. There's simply no other option.
Well, if you play Madden, you know that's a play called an inverted veer. And what it is you give the back either an off-tackle run to the outside, or you're the quarterback and you hold it yourself and you go to the inside. It all depends on what the defensive end does. As we're going to get a timeout call here by Upper Dublin. Jake, what are you doing here in the red zone?
What do you do here in the red zone? You try run the ball once. I mean, you're at the 3-yard line. You got to try it once. You have to show some commitment to the run game. But if you pick up 1 yard or 2 yards or no yards, throw the football, put the ball in the hands of Colin O'Sullivan, do what you have to do. You cannot at all, under any circumstances, come away with only 3 points on this drive.
No, this drive has touchdown written all over it. This is a chance for Upper Dublin to get it to 28-10. Still not that close, but better than 28-6 for sure if they settle for a field goal. You can't settle for a field goal. Even if you get the fourth down, you gotta go for it.
Absolutely. I wouldn't say there's only 4 minutes left in that half, but with a 25-point game,
No,
that's
there's only 4
scores.
minutes left in the first half. Time is not on UD's side, and neither is the score.
So Upper Dublin coming out of the timeout. CJ, what are you expecting on this play? Come on, tell us.
I'm gonna say that there's gonna be 0 wide receivers. I'm gonna say that it's in a T formation. I'm gonna say that it's a run to Tawfiq Bartlett, number 5.
Let's see it.
Well, it is a T formation with 0 wide receivers, and it is a run to Tawfiq Bartlett, and it's a touchdown.
Wow, CJ, he's brilliant. What can I say? First touchdown of the game for Upper Dublin. That gives them life. Momentum starting to tip a little bit in Upper Dublin's favor. Again, it's a 19-point football game. Do not be fooled. And North Penn will get the football to start the second half, so do not pretend that this is anything that it is not, but it is Upper Dublin showing a little fight here.
I am like Tony Romo.
I mean, that was an unbelievable call. That was really impressive.
I called the formation. I called who it was going to. Wow. I'm a genius.
Absolutely.
So, this almost blocked, but it does go up and through. Owen Carl, the man is money.
Owen Carl's kicks don't get blocked.
69 yards and just
Nah,
55
not at all.
seconds. 4:16 to
So
play.
Upper Dublin, good pace there, though. They go almost 70 yards in under 1 minute. That's what they got to do here to get back in the game.
They do. So if you're an Upper Dublin fan, you could look at this in 2 ways. You could say, oh, look, we could score the ball really quickly. Or you're an Upper Dublin fan, you could say it was one play that got you down there. Certainly a more cynical and a more happy view to look at that drive, but we'll see. This all rests on the defense. Again, no stops today for Upper Dublin, so we'll see what they can do.
would like to thank Giuseppe's Pizza in Hatfield for their continuous support.
So, Upper Dublin, bit of life there now. Down 28-10. Yes, it's still the first half. No, it's not the fourth quarter. Points have not been at a premium tonight for the North Penn Knights.
They haven't been at a premium in general. 38 points is a lot for any level of football in a one half. Or I should really say less than one half, only 20 minutes of football.
Unless you're Presbyterian College, right?
Well, unless you're Presbyterian College or unless you're Mike Leach and you run the air raid and all you do is score points. But other than that...
No need for defense. Points.
Or the Lane Train, Lane Kiffin, he does that too.
He's had a job in football for over 20 years, still going strong with Ole Miss.
Absolutely.
Owen Carl to kick it off after coming off the extra point. And here he comes. Carl with the kickoff. It's going to go to around the 5-yard line. Taking it out now. Going across the field. Able to avoid one. Trying to get up the sideline and out of bounds at around the 38, 39-yard line. Another good, even great kick return there from North Penn.
Upper Dublin, unable to set the edge there on that kick return, which means they can't force him back to the middle of the field, which is what you want to do when you're playing defense. It's called set the edge. Unable to do it there, he gets sidelined and picks up an extra 15 yards.
If you're just joining us, it'd be great if you gave us a like and a subscribe. It helps us. If you subscribe, you get notified with our uploads, and if you give us a like, it helps our video get recommended to other people and other Upper Dublin and high school football fans in general. If you haven't watched yet, well, it's been a slaughter fest offensively for North Penn. But hey, if you just joined us right then, you wouldn't know it. It's only a 1-yard carry there for Kalani Eden, who has just eaten this Upper Dublin defense alive.
And going back to the commercial stuff for a minute, Twitter. Twitter is where you find out all of our Upper Dublin broadcasting posts. Told us about the technical difficulties we had this starting this game. UD_broadcasting. Follow right there. You'll get updates about everything. But we'll see. Upper Dublin, can they finally get off the field and not allow a touchdown for once in this game?
So they're going to go with the weak eye form. It's going to be a play action, trying to take a deep shot. It's incomplete.
You know what? That's a really good throw by the quarterback right there. I mean, it's good defense, but he knows exactly where that ball is going. That's the true sophomore Chris Colbrenner in there for the stop. But that's a really good throw.
Is there an untrue sophomore?
Well, I mean, I was thinking college, true sophomore, redshirt sophomore, but I guess that doesn't apply in high school football. A sophomore, Chris Colbrenner. This is the first time North Penn has been in any sort of third and long, any sort of third and not manageable.
North Penn runs an almost Tennessee Titans, Atlanta Falcons now with Arthur Smith type offense where they keep it heavy, right? Run. Love having their fullback in there. They will run it down your throat. And then when they pass it, they like to go play action, still tight, and they like to hit it over the top.
Absolutely, and they've got a quarterback who has a future at the next level of our sport, 100%. You can tell from the way he carries himself, the way he looks off safeties, we've talked about this. That was a really good throw. I mean, I know it was incomplete, but the way he was able to drive that football in the middle of the field to where it belongs, that's just good defense right there. But we'll see, can the quarterback now, when pressed in a situation, third and long, right there we talk about how important second down is. Second down was not fruitful, so it's 3rd and 8 officially. Can this North Penn quarterback make a big play, keep this drive going, and not give the ball back to what's becoming a hot Upper Dublin offense?
This could be a massive momentum turn. And if Upper Dublin's able to somehow make this close, I guarantee I will be eating my words.
I'm sure you will, 100%. And I'll be happy because
So will I.
I've been talking about the Falcons and Michigan State blowing 28-3 leads all night, so.
Well, we all know that Falcons' infamous 2016 Super Bowl blunder.
We blame Kyle Shanahan to this day, of course.
Hopefully the Eagles can beat Kyle Shanahan this Sunday, 49ers.
No, hopefully Kyle Shanahan absolutely dismantles the Eagles. Go Giants! They looked horrible last night, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, anywho, we're not here for the Eagles. We're not here for the Giants. We're not here for Kyle Shanahan. We are here for Upper Dublin Flying Cardinals football as they're trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Packed house on their feet. Throw, he has it. 1 foot by Dean. No. I think that was a pass.
I thought he certainly got a foot in. Either way.
I thought that left foot was in.
What an unbelievable throw. I don't think you understand. We understand. I mean, we understand how hard that kind of a throw is. Over the shoulder, on the back shoulder, with perfect touch. I 100% thought he got a left foot down. That's an interesting call. They're probably going to have to punt here. That's a big momentum change, that call, but that's a great throw.
Can you feel it, Jake? I feel the momentum, and it is slowly but surely shifting from one side of the field to another.
I agree. I 100% agree. Again, it's an 18-point game. Do not kid yourselves, but it's something. Again, nothing is everything, but everything is something for sure if we're going to talk about this Upper Dublin team.
Very short kick there that got a nice roll as Upper Dublin's going to be starting at the 41-yard line or 42-yard line, depending where they place it. Schmidt with the punt there. As Upper Dublin's going to come out, they had the massive 60-yard carry there by Colin O'Sullivan on the designed run. Then we had C.J. Ambrose, that's me, making the call of the night, saying yes, they would go in T formation. Yes, it would be a carry to Tawfiq Barwick, and yes, that is what happened, and it was a touchdown for UD. Down 28-10 with 3:04 left in the half.
Absolutely. Upper Dublin, remember, they're not getting the ball to start the second half. They must score, and they probably have to score a touchdown on this drive. A field goal would be okay in this situation, not ideal, but they need to put points on the board. They need to make this a 2-score game going into the lockers.
It's going to be a counter give to Nafis McIntyre, and he gets swallowed up there by the North Penn Knights.
And, I mean, that's just a good play if you're North Penn. That's good tackling. We'll see what happens here. Upper Dublin, they got to let Colin O'Sullivan be the best football player on the field right now and do what he does best right here in this beautiful stadium. Recently redone as far as early as last year. Very beautiful, so we'll see what Upper Dublin can do here.
I think we're going to see play action here by Upper Dublin. Try to catch the defense sweeping. Again, I'm calling play action to Tawfiq Barwick, and I think we're going to get, not play action. As it's complete first down. I was thinking we're going to see Chris Colbrenner there, slot receiver over the middle. Like you said, the true sophomore. But you can't bat 1,000%.
You see, you can't come from my job. I'm the analyst over here, CJ, and I want to tell you that was an absolutely unbelievable read by Colin O'Sullivan. That was very obviously his third or fourth read in the progression, and he delivered a strike on the right side of that field. Again, outside the numbers. We've talked about how great of a thrower Upper Dublin's Colin O'Sullivan is outside the numbers on the sideline, and he shows it again there, and we're into the pistol strong formation. This is a formation Upper Dublin loved last year, and they're back to it.
McIntyre getting one of his better carries of the day at around 8 yards there. McIntyre, of course, Upper Dublin, they love the run. Last game between McIntyre and Bartlett, they ran it 56 times, 30 of which were to McIntyre.
Absolutely. McIntyre is a real back. He's not as great as that other North Penn guy we're talking about, but he also falls forward with his shoulders. He makes big runs, and he adds a little emphasis at the end of those. He's just been tackled really well here in this game.
That was pretty much what happened in the first half of last game as well. And Noah drops into an interception. And there is a flag, probably blocking. Still going forward now. Oh no.
Do not fault Colin O'Sullivan for that interception. Simply don't. The flag is probably going to be on the return based on where it came out and how it came out. Do not fault Colin O'Sullivan, folks. He puts that ball where it belongs, but that is a huge momentum change. And all that stuff we were talking about, it is against North Penn, but I'm assuming it's after the return. It is their football indeed. A legal block after the interception. North Penn football. All that momentum. Oh, it could be an 11-point game going into half. It could be a game gone based on that kind of play. A huge play that's just a mental mistake for Upper Dublin. Don't fault. It's gonna fault Colin O'Sullivan in the stat sheet. It hurts to see that as a quarterback because there's nothing you can do about that.
Noah Lee, probably the most dependable receiver we have. Like I said, nobody bats 1,000. That's not a moment that's gonna go on his highlight tape.
Absolutely not. Well, that was a big play. So North Penn now has the ball with a minute left, and they're going to get the ball to start the second half. So we will see what they can do. Can they score and make this an even bigger lead to really try and put Upper Dublin away after that mistake?
Bad snap, corralled by Zelt. He's looking, firing, open man for a first down, North Penn.
Absolutely. That's a good play. We talked about Zelt. He's a real good player. He just throws the football. He has no problem throwing it off his back foot, throwing it into coverage, sinking the ball. That time he was just wide open for a nice first down, short completion.
Just in case you're wondering, the Ethan Spann that was on our broadcast last week is not, in fact, the player that is on the field.
He does not go to the North Penn High School. He does go to Upper Dublin High School for any of you guys who are wondering.
Nor does he play football. Well, at least not with us. I mean, I burn him when we play in the backyard, of course. But again, spelled the same, pronounced the same. Not our Ethan Spann. We hold him near and dear to our heart in the broadcasting club.
All right. We will see how Upper Dublin is able to maybe get a defensive stop, maybe get a turnover. We will see. Wouldn't
it be great if Ethan was here tonight? Oh man, the jokes we could make.
I mean, he would probably be blushing over there on the side, crying, but it's okay. We wish he was here. He's here in our hearts.
Oh yeah, Ethan. I mean, he's a great receiver. I mean, you saw Ethan on the play right there.
I know.
Maybe it is that Ethan. Maybe he's never told us.
Maybe
he transferred.
Instead, we've got Jeremy Pollock working the camera. What have you seen here today, Jeremy?
I have seen many things.
First down and 10 from the 45.
Well, I mean, expert analyst there, Jeremy Pollock. I mean, a master of the microphone, as he has, in fact, seen many things here tonight. So, trips, bottom of your screen. Zelt looking, he's got him open. It's intercepted. Chris Colebrenner. Colebrenner with not one but two picks in the championship game last year. He is an absolute ball hawk, and he gets it there again.
That is the first mistake I've seen from Zelt all day. there's no reason to throw to where the side the safety is and the corner in good coverage. There's just no reason to force that. You're up 18. You don't need to make that throw. Now, granted, there are only 36 seconds on the clock.
That was bait there by Coleman. He faked stepping to the left like he's going to cover the middle. No, instead he went over top to the outside, drew the throw by the quarterback, and was able to pick it off.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a good play. I mean, as a quarterback, that is a much worse interception than we're going to talk about O'Sullivan's. But we'll see. Only 36 seconds. We'll see can Upper Dublin capitalize on the turnover.
So we're going to see a screen to McIntyre. Oh man, broken ankles, leaving his way for.
Didn't get out of bounds.
That was one of the most impressive 6-yard gains I've seen in a while.
Didn't get out of bounds though, so we might just take this one to the half. No, 17 seconds.
Still a timeout here for Upper Dublin. Doubt they'll use it as maybe one last play here. Probably just going to be able to screen or a run. No reason to do anything silly. And McIntyre, there is a flag, so can't end it on a flag.
Well, it can't end it on a defensive flag.
That's true. They're going to decline it. My mistake here. Can't end it on a defensive flag. Again, nobody bats 1,000. Flag was on Upper Dublin, declined by North Penn. So, that'll do it for the half. It's me, CJ Ambrose, along with Jake Levine, Jeremy Pollock, the legend who's seen a lot of things tonight on camera. We'll be back in the second half. North Penn leads 28-10. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Go to the bathroom, grab your popcorn. We'll see you back here.
Hello everyone, and we are back here for Upper Dublin Cardinals football here in North Penn against the Knights. Upper Dublin currently losing this one 28-10 to North Penn. I'm Jake Levine. Joining us for the second half, CJ Ambrose and Jeremy Pollack. CJ, talk to us about the first half and what Upper Dublin needs to do here in the second.
Well, before we get that started, I'd just like to say, popcorn here, 10 out of 10. Second of all, first half. Well, saw a lot of things, as Jeremy Pollack said, but no, let's get serious for a second. Upper Dublin was not able to stop this offense for North Penn. Every single time they scored them, except one stop we had at the end of the half, right? Or sorry, two. Kalani Eden has been running over this Upper Dublin defense, and the pass blocking has been just absolutely awesome for North Penn. As Ryan Zelt has had all the time in the pocket, just whip it. Yeah, his accuracy, it hasn't been perfect, but the arm power and the body is all there, and they've been able to just dominate Upper Dublin with their pro-style offense. Meanwhile, Upper Dublin, they've not been able to get the ground going. And when Upper Dublin can't run the ball, they usually can't really generate much offense at all. Not to mention Colin O'Sullivan throwing the ball, he's been good. Running the ball, he's been really good, but he has had barely any chances because a lot of Upper Dublin's possessions have been 3 and out, maybe 5 plays. If you give Upper Dublin a bit of time, if they can get that running game going, I think they have a shot here. Maybe not to win, but to get it closer. And defensively, you got to shut down the run and make them beat you through the air. I understand Zelt's a very good quarterback, but he showed cracks when he threw that interception.
CJ's coming from my analyst job. I could not have said any of that better myself. The only thing I might have added is the best player for Upper Dublin is undeniably Colin O'Sullivan. He needs to be throwing the ball outside the numbers and deep down the middle of the field where he's best, and he needs to be running the ball a little bit more if Upper Dublin wants to have any hope to make this a 1-score game late in the fourth quarter. Right now it's a 3-score game, but since North Penn's starting with the ball, it starts with the defense. Upper Dublin's defense must get a quick stop. There is no other option. This North Penn offense is too lethal to allow any sort of serious counterplay by Upper Dublin. As far as North Penn is concerned, run the football. You've been doing it well all game. Short, intermediate passes. Do what you've been wanting to do all game, all year for the last 20 years. It's clearly their coaching philosophy, and they're a good football team. We will see if Upper Dublin on the road here can band together and make this a really good football game.
So, Upper Dublin, going to start out the second half. Now, we started this earlier. I believe Upper Dublin is receiving to start the second half. They deferred in the first as we are right around the 30-second mark to get this half underway. Jeremy, you had some great analysts in the first half. Do you have anything to start off the second?
I mean, right now we're down 18 points. Let's hope we can be down by less by the end of the game.
That is brilliant. What if you were down -3 points? How would you feel about that?
I would feel much better about myself and our team.
Folks, Jeremy Pollack's faith as a human being is riding on the Upper Dublin Cardinals. No, of course I'm joking. Here we go. North Penn starting the ball here in the second half. Did you say that Upper Dublin deferred? I thought
My fault.
I thought Upper Dublin got the ball first. That's what I've been assuming as far as this whole game.
In my defense, there were a lot of technical issues, and my head wasn't fully in the game.
My head is always fully in the game. That's why I'm the analyst who understands football, and CJ's
Well,
just the guy who's
I'm sorry, Jake, but I had a massive undertaking making sure we could live stream this game to all 32 of you amazing Upper Dublin supporters.
And going back to our Upper Dublin supporters, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter. Helps us a lot, and keep us moving. Keep it running for us. You guys really help a lot. We want you to like, get this video out to more people, tweet, find out more updates, and subscribe to never miss an
very
update.
low, as he's just going to sky this one to the 20-yard line. It's going to be a pretty solid return, still trucking forward. Return by number 6, our very own Ethan Spad.
Ethan Span, unbelievable. I want to go back to the kick return though. Set the edge. Upper Dublin hasn't done it all day. They've been unable to set the edge. They've been unable to force the North Penn team back to the middle of the field. This is a critical drive. North Penn scores on this drive. It starts to feel like this game is really checkmate. They get a stop. Upper Dublin's very much in this game.
Well, let's see what happens here. Again, staying tight. Only one wide receiver. I formation. Zeld under center. Tight end in motion. It's going to be a handoff here to Eden. Eden is just burrowing through, guys. He's a 4-star recruit, and you see why right there.
Absolutely. He runs. He puts his shoulders down and finishes every run with a little bit extra. It's an underrated quality running backs. The great ones have it. Walter Payton had it. The great ones really do have it. And he clearly does. Finishes every run with something extra.
Exactly right, Ez. Once again, second down, we're going to go in the I formation. This time getting a little wide with 2 wide receivers in the package at the top of your screen. Giving it back to the workhorse, Eden. Eden going to fall forward for a short gain there and make it 3rd and short.
And Upper Dublin, play of the game if you're a Cardinal fan, must get off the field. Cannot allow North Penn to start running the ball, start chewing clock. Must get off the field here on 3rd and 1.
3rd down.
Already a minute burned here. We're at full. I haven't really been able to say this, but here on our side, we were at full capacity. Fans trying to root on their team as it's going to be another carry to Eden. He's rumbling, and he might go. He has a lot of room. He's still going and down to the 13-yard line. Kalani Eden putting the team on his back, a one-man wrecking crew.
That's a backbreaker. Shoulder down, breaks a tackle, makes a man miss. Unbelievable. I mean, that is the kind of stuff Upper Dublin. A little bit of confusion. That's the kind of play you don't come back for. Shoulder down, makes a missed tackle in the red zone. They score a touchdown here. It starts to feel like checkmate, or at least a mating net. If you're a fan of the game of chess, you'd know what I'm talking about. But it's this North Penn team starting to really assert their dominance here to start the second half. Clearly came out with a good game plan, running the football.
Yeah, you know, Upper Dublin football fans and chess. It's like eggs and bacon, right?
Oh, of course, of course.
So in the huddle now, bit of confusion. Upper Dublin the floor right under them, the carpet just got pulled right under their feet. That is a total demoralizer as North Penn now has the football at the 15-yard line of Upper Dublin. One positive, they have gone fast, which is good for UD, but yeah, I mean, I'm trying to draw the positives out of this. And what positive is it where you just have a running back that just is running through you like there's no issue? So you're going to go with strong I formation. It's going to be a play action. Looking, firing, touchdown.
What a beautiful throw. What a beautiful throw by Ryan Zell. Play action. Really sells the play action with not just his hands, but his arms as well. And then is able to throw a really nice ball over the field. Backbreaker. This extra point goes through. It's a 4-score game here in the second half. And Upper Dublin is down a rook and a pawn. And we're going to start using chess references maybe the rest of the way.
Yeah, they got to play their bishop and queen pretty hard here.
Clearly, CJ is not a fan of the game of chess. Did you know I've played chess before? I've won a few tournaments. Did you know that?
Doesn't surprise me in the slightest, Jake.
I mean,
you have a lot of free time.
Usually, I do have a lot of free time, but usually people find that out about me. I don't strike most people as that, but it's true. All right, we'll stop talking about chess. 35-10 North Penn.
53 seconds.
No, I'm sure they will. You guys know that Jake's also a Giants fan from New York. Very good tennis player, too. Anything else you'd like to say about yourself?
Anything you'd like to say about yourself, CJ, other than that unbelievable call you had in the second quarter for Upper Dublin's only touchdown?
No, my greatest attribute is how humble I am, Jake. So
thank you for that, CJ.
I'd not like to add anything else. And big thank you to everyone viewing today. If you would be so kind to help us get this video more circulated to more people that be interested in Upper Dublin Cardinals football. They would drop subscribe, get notified every time we upload. And even if you could be so kind, follow us on Twitter. There's a lot of issue getting the link out today. You know a great way you can just get to the video directly? On our Twitter account at the beginning of every game, we post the link to our live stream. It's quick, easy, we do all the work for you.
Kickoff for the Knights.
So, Kickoff here. And this ball going Upper Dublin's way. They don't muff it this time. Running, looking for space to the outside. Noah Lee gets corralled at around the 32-yard line, 33.
And this is what Upper Dublin is struggling to do, setting the edge on kick and punt returns, making sure that that guy can't cut it up on the sideline and make a huge run. North Penn, disciplined football, tackling. They do everything that Upper Dublin has struggled to tonight, and for the most part, that's the 25-point difference. I mean, it really hasn't been the big plays. Upper Dublin's had their share. It's been the discipline, the tackling, setting the edge, all that stuff that those old coaches really do preach. It really did make a difference.
And having a 4-star running back.
Well, I mean, that is important, but that goes back to tackling. Upper Dublin has had a problem tackling him, and that's, I mean, we'll see what Colin O'Sullivan can do here in what seems like a lost position, but...
O'Sullivan, beautiful little pass there to Noah Lee, just flaring it off his back foot and able to get a first down. So positive play there by Upper Dublin.
And we've talked about Colin O'Sullivan's efficiency outside the numbers, really making nice touch passes, really finding the open receiver. He can really play Colin O'Sullivan. He has not been the problem for Upper Dublin. He's going to show up with no touchdowns and an interception currently in the stat sheet right now, but rest assured that interception was not his fault, and he was the one who really led that touchdown drive.
Yeah, I mean, massive carry there. You can go back after this video, you can see what happened with the interception. Dropped ball, tipped up into the air, and then picked off as, I mean, that's a metaphor for how this running game has been today. Nafis McIntyre brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackling, North Penn's really good at it. They swarm, they make the tackle. We've been talking about it since the first quarter, and you look at Upper Dublin. Hands on the hips, the body language. Even if you don't know what the score is, it feels like you can tell who's winning the game. So we'll see what Upper Dublin can try and generate some offense here.
But they just looked overmatched right now as they're going to go in the gun spread here. 4 wide receivers, 2 each side. O'Sullivan running and firing. Good play there, setting up a 3rd and short.
Another one outside the numbers. Really nice bullet throw. Colin O'Sullivan, he's really effective in that part of the field in the short intermediate passing game. Colin O'Sullivan, I will continue to tell him, he has really surprised me this season as someone who was consistently told about how great Colin O'Sullivan can really play. He's lived up to that and more. He's a really good quarterback for this Upper Dublin team.
Upper Dublin faithful, one good thing about today's game is that it is non-conference, so it doesn't affect our standings inside the conference. As a quick little curl route is complete there by Upper Dublin. So first down. Logan Trim, tight end / wide receiver, able to get the play there, able to get the catch and first down there.
Am I the only one that feels like Upper Dublin is weirdly content down 25 points? Like, oh yeah, we have plenty of time to throw the ball outside the numbers for 7 yards. I mean,
well, I disagree with that, Jake, because not only did they throw it outside the numbers for 7 yards, it was 3rd down, they needed a first down, and they got out of bounds.
That's true. I mean, that is true. It just feels like they're moving somewhat slow here.
And now McIntyre going to be taken down there, and I mean, that does help your point there, where just a little run up the middle.
I mean, like, you haven't been running the ball extremely well all game. Time is most certainly not on your side. What is your goal here? Are you trying to just generate a good drive and build on this for the future? This has been an interesting reality check for Upper Dublin. They've been winning, and they've been winning pretty comfortably. Last week, they kind of escaped at Ben Salem. This has been a real reality check as to what they are and what they aren't, and what Brett Stover's club is going to be in conference going forward.
So O'Sullivan looking, firing, has him, touchdown! Upper Dublin, who got that? I believe it was number 1. Yes, it was Noah Lee. Large touchdown, making up for the mistake earlier. Upper Dublin brings it down to a 3-score game.
And that's the kind of plays that I wanted to see from Upper Dublin a little earlier in the drive. Colin O'Sullivan looks off the safety and then delivers a really good back shoulder throw down the field and on the sidelines as well. Colin O'Sullivan has the intangibles to be a really good quarterback. I'm telling you that right now.
Speaking of moving with pace, Owen Carl on the field immediately. He knows.
CJ, I'll let you take this one on Owen Carl.
And no doubt about it. That ball was more than good. It was great.
CJ, tell us more about Owen Carl, would you?
Well, Owen Carl, of course, had a highlight play last year against Baird Rustin, where on a broken fourth down punt, he ended up running for 30 yards. Owen Carl today knocked in a over 30-yard field goal, no problem. Owen Carl has been incredibly efficient through his Upper Dublin career. Owen Carl is the best kicker in Class A, PA, AA.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Absolutely.
The left-legged Messiah.
CJ loves this man.
What is there not to love? He has done everything for this football team and has been an absolute lock at kicker.
So it's an 18-point game. Now it's a 3-score game. Upper Dublin, they do need to stop on defense, undeniably. They need to finally get off the field. If Upper Dublin were to score again.
All they need to do is this. Get the ball to Owen and want to kick 6 field goals and no tie. That's all we need to do.
6 field goals. That would be it.
Carroll and Mark Cobbs back deep for the Knights.
Score 35-17. North Penn leads the Upper Dublin Flying Cardinals. Carl to kick off. Here we go. Clean it up. And now the return here. Oh, running through, weaving his way. Still going down.
Tackling again. We've been talking about it a lot. Upper Dublin's had trouble with it all game. Their struggles continue. Must get off the field here if you're Upper Dublin. And we're going to take a short break with an Upper Dublin injury. We will be back after this injury timeout.
44 yards.
Coming back here, CJ Ambrose quickly sidelined for a minute. So we're going to bring in Jeremy Pollock. Jeremy, thoughts on the third quarter? We're about midway through here. What do you think you've seen so far?
Well, you know I've seen a lot, and
what do you think about North Penn's ability to run the football?
they're pretty good at running the football. I don't have much to say, but...
Well, breaks a tackle, but there's the tackling we've been missing from Upper Dublin. Finally, he breaks off one tackle, but the next guy's right there. What did you think of that play, Jeremy?
For them? Or for us?
Your choice. Talk about what you want to talk about.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
Honestly,
Second down and 9
I don't know. It's why I run the camera.
Jeremy Pollock, ladies and gentlemen. Second down to 9. Shotgun formation, 3 on the top of your screen from North Penn. Zelt in the gun, has time, looks left side, caught. Running to the sticks, and he's going to have it, and he breaks a tackle, and he has more. Breaks another tackle down the sideline, out of the 16. Unbelievable run for North Penn, starting to feel. like this one's over, folks. What if Zelt gets the ball out on time and on target and lets his receiver do the rest of it? Jeremy, your thoughts?
As I previously stated,
Gain of 27
I don't have thoughts, and that is why I run the camera.
Good for a North Penn first down.
Tackling, folks. I've said it a lot.
From the 15.
You probably think I sound like a broken record, but it's true. I formation for North Penn. Give is to the running back who is tackled pretty quickly. They'll call it 2nd down and 9. Jeremy?
Lonnie Eaton with the carry for North Penn. Number 78, Tom Smith in with the tackle for the Cardinals.
Jeremy's gonna go back to the camera. Thank you, sir. Anything else you'd like to say to the people?
And 9 for the Knights.
thanks for watching. Leave us a like.
We might bring him back one more time here in the 4th quarter now. 2nd down and 9. North Penn. I formation now. 2 to the left, 2 in the backfield, and a tight end on the right. Quick throw is incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Upper Dublin with a chance to get off the field, maybe force a field goal, keep this in a 3-score game. And we're going to have a little bit of some substitutions going on here.
3rd down and 9 for the Knights from the 14.
5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. If you're just joining us, North Penn leading 35-17 with the football in the red zone. North Penn, one of the top 20 teams in the state of Pennsylvania. Upper Dublin, top 80. 2 3-0 clubs, 2-0 in conference play, although this is not a conference game, so it will not affect either team's conference standings. 2 on each side for North Penn and 1 in the backfield in the gun. Zelt rolling right, and he's brought down. Upper Dublin's first sack. Finally a positive play on the defense, and they're going to get off the field, force either a long field goal or a punt. And that is the kind of play that Upper Dublin has been missing. They haven't seen it all day. And now North Penn has a big decision as to how they want to run the rest of this football game. They're up 18, no pressure to make a huge decision, but it looks like they're going to go for this. 4th and 19, it seems like it's going to be North Penn. 2 on each side, they're going for this. I guess they're not confident in their field goal kicker. Okay, timeout North Penn. We're going to see what they have. CJ Ambrose rejoining us.
Yeah,
CJ,
well,
what are your thoughts on this drive?
You know, I'd love to tell you folks, but a specific member of our broadcasting crew, not me or Jeremy, the other person, won't name names, spilled some popcorn that had to be dealt with. He didn't spill it once, he spilled it twice. But we're back now. We cleaned that up. So I don't remember what happened in the drive, but Jake, why don't you tell me and the rest of these 41 viewers, and remember, it's a 3-man crew, me, Jeremy, and the person that will not be named who spilled the popcorn.
Thank you, CJ, for outing me so
I didn't say it was
discreetly.
you.
So discreetly, CJ. But as far as this drive is concerned, Zelt threw the ball outside on a 3rd down, and it turned into like a 40-yard gain for North Penn. But they were sacked and pushed relatively out of field goal range here. But it is, they're still up 18, 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. And this is kind of a big play for the Upper Dublin momentum. It looks like they're going to go for it.
Pretty long for 4th down. I don't know if I agree with this call, to be honest.
I don't. There's no reason to thread the envelope here. I guess they don't trust their field goal kicker, but then why not punt?
Or they don't have own call. So,
That's true.
well, dropping back, looking to pass, pressure coming. Zealous away, throw to the end zone, intercepted. Oh no, there's a flag, yo. It could be pass interference.
Feels like that's what it's going to be. Maybe that was the idea of the play call. Try and force a quick DPI or defensive holding. Try and get a first down.
That would be absolutely tragic. Did it affect the play? This could be bad, guys. It's not good when you see the offense not coming onto the field.
Still awaiting a call here.
You know, I did a great job cleaning up that popcorn that the unnamed person spilled. Yeah! And it's pass interference in the end zone on the defense. 1st and goal, North Penn. And with that, The knife has just been stabbed into the heart of Upper Dublin, and it has been turned and turned, and I think the blood's starting to run out.
I do too. It's a little dark for our TV audience. We do say that this is
We're not
made
on
for
TV.
kids. We do say this is made for kids, so.
You know that's why, so people can't comment, and so that we don't say naughty language.
That's true.
Why is the ball not at the 1 yard line?
Well, this is college and high school rules, so remember it's a 15-yard penalty here, CJ. So that is why your analyst is here to help you.
Pretty sure it's still a spot foul.
No, not in college or high school. It's a 15-yard penalty here. First and goal, it's going to be at the 9-yard line, it seems.
Moving it back.
Oh, and now we're having some discussions. Major question marks. Maybe this takes the life out of the North Penn offensive attack, but I'm not sure it matters. Not sure it matters.
Doubt it.
Okay, we're having some troubles. They're going to call it 4th down after I don't even know what.
I don't know.
This is a lot of question marks here.
Another throw. That's not defensive pass interference. Our notes are flying everywhere. It is pandemonium here up in the broadcasting booth.
Well, we have to. Was that 4th down? I think it was.
Okay, well, since Jake, the expert analyst, didn't tell me that it wasn't going to still be 4th down, we thought it was going to be 1st down. So, Jake, again, great job with your analyst.
I missed that one there. I clearly don't understand that. I figured it would be an automatic 1st down if it's defensive pass interference in the end zone.
Here's what matters in the end. It's Upper Dublin football.
That is true. It's benefiting the Cardinals.
Not turned fully yet.
Not
still,
yet.
Still in this.
It's in the blood. We'll see how much left there is for Colin O'Sullivan in this Upper Dublin team.
Nardo in motion. O'Sullivan gonna get a QB carry. Still battling forward and brought down.
Number 9, Colin O'Sullivan with the keeper for Upper Dublin.
Time ticking off the clock now. Oh no. Is O'Sullivan walking back slightly gingerly off the plate. Now he looks okay walking back to Coach Stover. Getting the call, going back.
Well, you talked about Colin O'Sullivan did have an injury history last season.
It was very slight. He was okay.
He was okay, but it is something. So we're going to see if he seems to be okay, although it is 2nd and 6, alone in the backfield.
Of course, if there is an injury, we'll go down to our sideline reporter, Jeremy Pollock. He's also up here in the booth. Now a pass, Noah Lee. Oi. Another big hit on Noah Lee.
That's a big tackle. That's a big boy tackle right there. Really good tackling for North Penn. It's been the story of this game. North Penn, gang tackling, open field tackling, all this great stuff that Upper Dublin has been unable to do. Am I going to say it's the only reason for the 18-point difference? No. North Penn has been good in the offensive game as well, but Upper Dublin struggles tackling. North Penn loves it. 3rd down and 1 though, and everyone is on the line. No wide receivers, and it's full house. McIntyre, I think he's gonna get it. CJ Ambrose does have to step away from it.
Number 21.
We'll see how much longer he's gonna have. 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals, McIntyre. You want to hear some good news, Jake? Although you are sadly a Yankees fan, Phillies, they're in a tight race for the division, in a tight race for the wild card.
Yankees are a playoff team, folks.
Big shocker there. Well, 3 minutes ago, Brad Miller hit a home run. Phillies up 2-1 against the Mets.
Well,
considering Upper Dublin's down by 18, we got to fill some empty airspace with some stuff. Quick pass here out to Noah Lee, trying to get as far forward as he can. That was Logan Trim actually on the reception. So moving forward is Upper Dublin. 1:45 left in the 3rd quarter.
Gain of 7 on play. 2nd down and 3 for the Cardinals. Number 32.
We'll see 2nd and 3 here. Does Upper Dublin, they're not pressing right now. They're moving a little slowly.
In the T formation, run to Bartlett, and he rumbles forward for a 1st down.
Well, I mean, Upper Dublin, they love that T formation. It's not worked for them tonight, but we'll see if they're able to build on something. Not much
It's been glorious tonight. It's 1 for 1 with a touchdown and then a 1st down there. What are you talking about?
That's true. And by the way, if you want to talk about baseball, the Yankees
No one cares about the Yankees.
Yankees are beating the Indians 2-0.
Nobody cares. Hey, Can't say the Indians anymore, they're the Guardians.
Sorry.
Very soon.
They're still listed as the Indians on ESPN.
Oh, now they're going to flip the run. Very creative play there by Upper Dublin. And it's going to gain good yardage again. I mean, yeah, they're moving the ball downfield, but without much pace or tempo.
No, absolutely. It feels like Brett Stover and this Upper Dublin team is in practice, some kind of joint practice.
Guess what down it is? It's your favorite down.
It is second down.
Why is second down so important?
Because it sets up third down. There's a big difference between 3rd and 4 and 3rd and 8. Here they just.
Or you could just get a first down.
I mean, here you can just pick up the first down.
Nafis McIntyre.
Second down has not been such an important down in this game, but it always is worth considering. But it is first down. Upper Dublin, it feels like they're just letting this clock run. It feels like they're just moving into next week, accepting a loss. All right, now they're rushing up to the line at least. CJ?
Key formation. Here we go. It's a run, and Bartlett's gonna push forward. I don't get this. Now we're doing this, and it's working very, 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 very well. I'll admit it. It's being very efficient. Why didn't we do this earlier?
I don't know. It feels like North Penn might be getting a little tired, at least on the defensive side of the ball. But that is the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a slight break here, and we'll come back. Again, it is North Penn up 35-17. I'm Jake Levine, CJ Ambrose, Jeremy Pollock with me. We'll see you in the fourth quarter. And we are back. Upper Dublin football starts with the give-off.
You know, it's a run here. McIntyre on the carry. This brings up third down now, third and medium here.
And that's why second down's so important. That gain of 2 yards is the difference between 3rd and 3 and 3rd and 5, which is a difference.
It's a big difference. Ball on the North Penn 41-yard line. T formation. Upper Dublin. I think it's going to be a carry. Maybe we'll get a play action. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Bartlett's going to move over. They're going to give it to McIntyre, who's going to get the first down and a little bit more. Come on, guys. No time to huddle. Let's keep it moving, guys.
Absolutely. CJ is 100% right. If you want to win this game, you need more urgency.
Never mind. We're going to huddle. Upper Dublin offense moving at a snail's pace. Still moving, but at a snail's pace. Uh-oh, Bartlett. Oh, God, this is bad. You do get forward progress, so it's still only a loss of maybe 4 yards. But
only? I think only is a little...
So, still looking to see what the official call is. It looks 4 yards, 3 yards. Second down and 13. And now empty. 4 wide receivers, a tight end. Man in motion. O'Sullivan. Oh, screen gets blocked. So third and long.
So Upper Dublin. Positives from this game. They started to...
We haven't been blown completely out.
That is true. We showed fight down 28-3 and tried to keep this a game. They have the ball. We'll see what they can do here on 3rd and 13. That's why second down was so important.
For better or worse, we will run the football. Doesn't matter the situation.
That's 100% true. Upper Dublin has a lot to build off of moving into their conference schedule, but this was a good gauge to see what they really are and what they aren't, I have to say.
Yeah, well, we definitely see what they are. O'Sullivan going to take it himself, trying to get the first, and I think he does.
And folks, that's what they are. Colin O'Sullivan throws, runs, does all this great stuff. Just they aren't hurrying. It feels like
you guys can't see it, but behind the camera, I am motioning my arms, trying to will them to run.
I don't think it works that way, CJ.
Hey, I don't know. This is one of the fastest they've done so far. Oh, never mind. They're going into a huddle.
No urgency for Upper Dublin here. Down 3 scores.
Yeah. I mean, why not? It's not like we're trying to win or anything. Right. So, going empty once again. O'Sullivan, quick throw to McIntyre. There she gets a roll, fumble. No, he was down. No need to even do anything.
Good for him for falling forward, though. I don't love the ball security at the end, but falling forward, he really is a physical runner of football, McIntyre.
Okay, wake me up when they snap the football, okay, Jake?
Oh, we might need a while. Folks, I do want to say thank you for sticking with us for all the technical issues we've had with this broadcast. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sticking with us, following us on Twitter. CJ, alarm!
What? Oh my, they are snapping. Oh, well, we gotta have a man in motion first, of course. Now another man in motion. Oh, here we go. Snap the ball. He's on quarterback run. And all that for a gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, all that time, and now we're probably going to waste this time again. Minutes fading off the clock. Sooner for you guys to get off of our broadcast.
No, stay with the whole game.
You should stay with us.
No, Jake doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, we'd love for you to stay with us, but
I think we've been pretty entertaining. I don't try to be this pessimistic, okay?
It's just who he is, right,
yeah,
CJ?
It is. I'm sorry. It's my fault. T formation time, baby. It's a run. McIntyre. Did he get the first? I don't know.
It doesn't look like it.
And look at that, Jake. You say that, we were at 40, now we're at 37 viewers. Thank you to everyone that is stuck with us in this.
They are going to give them the first down yardage.
Everybody getting hyped up here in North Penn. Cheerleaders cheering. Fans fanning. Broadcasters broadcasting.
Fanning?
Football players.
Playing?
I mean,
CJ, you took this too far.
Getting ready to play.
Oh, we're taking all the time.
Oh, timeout.
Oh, flags.
Oh. What are we getting here? Multiple flags. Hey, it does stop the clock.
Oh, that's the first time that's happened since the quarter break.
So, referees having a little bit of a discussion.
Jeremy, we want to bring back Jeremy Pollock for everything that's happening in this game. No flag on the play. Jeremy, what do you think of what you've seen?
So no, wait. We just got the official call. No flag instead of timeout. So if we wanted to stop them late, I'm going to get 2 chances with the timeout.
That is true. Jeremy, what do you think about the fake flag?
Great analyst there by Jeremy Pollock. I mean,
We went from I've seen a lot to just
He's devolving right in front of our eyes.
Folks,
this is human evolution, folks. Or de-evolution.
Whatever you want to call it.
Dissolution.
7:46 left in the fourth quarter, down 18. Our Upper Dublin CJ Ambrose. Take us away here, 1st and 10.
Well, you see Upper Dublin. They have players on the field, 11 of them. So does North Penn. What I think is going to happen, Upper Dublin's going to snap it. But first there's going to be a bit of motion, and then we're going to throw the ball. And probably going to be a quick throw, to be honest. So there is motion. Oh, flag on the play. False start, Upper Dublin.
So this time it seems like it's for real, and I think everyone in the stadium saw it that time. You were right about the motion. We didn't get to see the throw. You were half right, at least.
It was going to happen.
No, but everyone in the stadium saw that false start. 1st and 15, Upper Dublin. What do you think's going to happen on this play? I'll tell you what's going to happen. There's going to be some motion.
Well, why'd you ask me the question?
There's going to be some motion.
No, Jake.
And then there's going to be a play that doesn't stop the clock.
Jake, why would you ask, what do you think's going to happen, and then you answer your own question? Come on. we're better than this. Anyway, passing. Oh, a little overthrown on the back, shoulder pass. Good play design there, though, with the little Julian Edelman route. Starting in and then just pivoting on your leading foot and trying to go out. Good design. Did not come to fruition there.
No, good route. It's the situation for Upper Dublin. They don't seem to understand how dire it is at 35-17 halfway through the fourth quarter. So we'll see what they can do here. 2nd and 15. They must score. Probably get a quick stop.
The game's a 100-meter sprint right now, and Upper Dublin's running it like 1,600 meters. We're gonna get a screen. And still running Griffin Pensabine. Nice little play there to set up a more obtainable 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a nice little run right there. I mean, it's not going to energize this team because they're still moving very slowly, very methodically. Maybe they're just trying to have a good drive for the future of this football team against a good defense. That wouldn't be too surprising in kind of joint practice type setting. But it seems that they're failing to understand. It seems like they're resigning to the loss.
We have an injured player here. We are going to take a short break as we normally do in these situations. We'll be right back.
Short injury timeout there for the North Penn player. Looks like he's going to be okay.
3rd down.
3rd down and 8. CJ, what do you think?
You know what? I think Upper Dublin's going to get it. And if they don't get it, they're going to go for it.
As they should.
Well, should they? Because it is a 3-possession game. When you get a field goal, it's 15 points. It's still 2 possessions.
You know what? You're not wrong. That's not horrible.
A miss throw there by O'Sullivan. So an interesting decision here on 4th down. Do you want to send out the guaranteed 3 points? The Legacy himself, the left-legged Messiah, the man, the myth, the kicker, Owen Carl. What do you want to go for?
I guess we'll see. This is Brett Stover. What this is going to tell us.
Oh, he's going to kick it. He's a genius. Greatest coach I've ever seen.
I mean, are they trying to win? Does 3 points matter in this game?
Yes, because it gets it down to a 2-possession game.
You're right, but like Upper Dublin hasn't stopped them all day.
I'm right.
Upper Dublin hasn't
stopped. So I should stop it. I'm right.
Owen Carl enters for the field goal attempt for Upper Dublin.
I can close my eyes. I know what's going in. In fact, I'm going to close my eyes. Jake, you make the call.
Flags fly.
Oh my God.
Delay of game.
It's okay. Carl did it on purpose. He wants a challenge.
We will see. CJ, good, not good. What do you think?
Is that a question?
Holland, good, not good. What do you think?
He can't answer. He doesn't know how to talk. I'm closing my eyes. You make the call.
It's going to be marked at the 24, so a 34-yard kick it'll seem. Carl, left leg from the middle of the field, and it is almost blocked, but perfect. 35-20.
Did it go in? It was, of course it went in. I know. I didn't even have to let you finish. Easy make for the greatest kicker of all time, Owen Carl. I bet you put a kicking competition, him and Matt Prater, Carl wins.
I kind of agree. I mean, the only person I think he'd lose to is Lawrence Tynes, 2 Super Bowl rings, but you know.
Adam Vinatieri Hill, we got Owen Carl.
We do have Owen Carl.
I mean, Adam Vinatieri, he also kind of stank his last 2 years.
Yeah, I know. I mean, these days I might take Owen Carl over him.
Well, he is like 50 years old.
That's true. We love Adam Vinatieri here at Upper Dublin.
No, we don't. He's cold.
And he was a Patriot.
Yeah, we had
3 Super Bowls.
I know. Don't remind me.
One of them against the Eagles.
Wait, does he have 3 or 4? Did he win one with the Colts? I think it was a year before he went there, actually.
I agree.
I know he was in one.
He was definitely in one
with the Saints, where they should have won, but they got cheated.
You think the Saints cheated their way to that Super Bowl?
Well, it's only like they were paying to get guys injured.
Yeah, but I think they would have won that game regardless. I think the Saints were the best team in the league.
Seems like cheating.
you're not wrong, but
Well, kickoff here by the greatest kicker ever to exist, Owen Carl. A weak kick, but that is totally strategy as he lets it bounce, and we're going to see them fall on it, and then just to make sure they know that the ball was falling on, we're going to see another player fall on the player that fell on the football.
that always does happen. Whenever there's even a remote loose ball, you're going to see like 3 players wearing
Dog
the same
pile.
jersey
Dog
fall on it.
pile.
So
It's
Upper
smart.
Dublin, are they going to be able to at least get off the field, get a touchdown, and go for the onside kick? Make this interesting at the very end. We'll
No.
see. CJ is a cynic and a pessimist. He says
I am
no.
not a cynic. I'm Jewish.
CJ Ambrose is Jewish, ladies and gentlemen.
We have fun here at the broadcasting club. Anyway, it's a carry to Eden, trying to get to the outside, cutting it back in, and he's down
Flags fly.
after a first down.
North Penn carried by number 7, Kalani Eaton.
Let's see what the flag here is. Oh, we've got a few Upper Dublin Cardinals down.
Flag on play.
And you know what that means?
We've got some flags. We've got some players down.
Oh, God.
We're
We gotta
going.
go to break.
We're going to work on this later.
He's number 14. Well, we are back with both players able to get off the field on their own 2 feet. And just in case you want to know, number 14 checks into the game for Upper Dublin, and he literally has a cast on his right arm. So we're playing through injuries here in UD. Gotta respect it. In the I formation, it's a run right up the middle. Ethan Span with the carry.
We love Ethan Span.
Another person that's not a cynic and is Jewish.
That's true. That is very true. CJ, 2nd and 14. What do you think this second down's going to be? You know I love second down. Let's hear your thoughts on this second
Gain
down.
of 4 yards on the play, brings up 2nd down and 14
I mean,
for the Knights.
I
left.
think
The 14
what's going to happen here is either play action or a run. Personally, I'd run it. Just lead the clock. Lead the clock. Fullback offset. It's actually going to be a play action. Going for it. Almost brings him down. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Okay. So brought down a short gain there. Going to make it 3rd and 11. Hoping they could get Zelt out of bounds or Zelt out of bounds or even a fumble. But no, not going to happen. So it will be 3rd and long, under 6 minutes left to play in this game.
I'm impressed with Zelt taking that hit. Fearless taking that hit. No problem. Puts his shoulder down and gets popped, but it doesn't matter.
Fearless is one way to describe it. I'd use another word that's less kind.
That's true. That's true.
5 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. Zelt in the gun. Looking, firing.
A lot of pressure in his face.
Is he going to be able to go? First down. Breaks the tackle and a strip on. First down, game, set, match.
Emblematic of the play. The way they're checkmated is like that. A bad missed tackle. Emblematic of this entire football game. And the thing Upper Dublin's going to have to stress in practice. Tackling. The one word. That's the difference, the 15-point difference.
The North Penn fans are so confident now after this that they are exiting the facility. That's how much they think this game's over.
This very new stadium, you're not allowed back in after you leave. Yeah, very fragile.
Yeah, no, we've had that issue. And the run in, he's still rumbling and tumbling and bumbling out of bounds, running like a chicken with his head cut off.
More on tackling.
There's a flag on the play.
And there is a flag on the play. Jake, let me ask you a question. What do you think about Madden 22?
Like the last Madden since Madden 15, none of them are good. Don't buy them. I didn't buy it, and my life has been better since. Any Madden since Madden 15 is garbage.
Well, you love to hear it there. I didn't buy Madden 22.
You good choice. Jeremy Pollock, did you buy Madden 22?
I did not.
Absolutely. We have
words from Jeremy Pollock, not just This is insane.
No one bought Madden 22.
Babies
Don't do
are flying. This is crazy.
We heard Jeremy Pollock speak, and North Penn takes a personal foul. We heard Jeremy Pollock speak, and none of us bought Madden 22. A good 30 seconds here, if you're watching.
You know, since we started talking about Madden 22, our viewers have gone down from 42 to 37. I take fault for that. I brought it up. I look at my clock. I look at my watch. That doesn't exist, so I look at my phone. It's 9:13. It's a Friday night. You know what that means? No bedtime. I can stay up and not play Madden 22.
CJ Ambrose with his bedtimes and his Judaism.
Kalani still going in. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, that's an unbelievable run. First and 25 is going to turn into like 2nd and 7.
Like a monster truck running over Mini Coops. Just not going to stop him.
Upper Dublin, unbelievable. Really, really good with how great they don't tackle. It's really unbelievable. North Penn, you know what? Hats off to them. Great game plan. They came in against a good team.
Folks, if you are in the building, if you are here in the stadium, leave now and beat the traffic. This game is over.
But don't leave our broadcast. We still have a lot more
stay
fun.
on the broadcast. Stay on the broadcast.
See, I'm learning, right, CJ?
Yeah. Don't be a communist. Stay on the broadcast. What AP US History is teaching students right now.
12 yards of play. Good for a North Penn first down.
All right. We're back here. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. First down, North Penn up 18.
That's a good one there. Keep that. We're going to have such a good list after. And just talking about side stuff, like how great our life is. Anywho, Eden is just running through this defense like it's no problem. Oh yeah, breaks a tackle, almost 2. Another big game there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great tackling for Upper Dublin. That's going to be the big takeaway going into the practice. Any other takeaways? The offense looked okay. 20 points is fine. You know, it's just as far as defense.
You know who had 6 of those 20 points?
Who?
Plus, not 1, but 2 extra points.
That's 8 points, if I get math.
That's 8 points. That man's name is Owen Carl.
I think that's what math analysis is teaching CJ, how to count to 20.
Nope, I'm in geometry. Not smart at math. I formation. Guess what? They're giving it to Kalani. Oh, it doesn't work. I was ready to say how it has not been stopped, how it's just been dominant, but of course, right when I say it, he gets stopped.
That's true. We're starting to move within 2 minutes. Currently 2 minutes, 18 seconds here. 3rd down and 3. A first down effectively ends it.
So, first down in this game is effectively over. It is 35-20. A big thank you to someone that helped us get this broadcast together. Nafis Blythe really helped us out tonight. Thank you for watching, tuning in. And first down, that's the game.
Inside of 2 minutes, and we want to say thank you to the North Penn. They really helped us getting us set up, well, you know what I mean. And thank you to the Upper Dublin Tech team for helping us get up and running after all the issues we had. Thank you to everyone watching tonight. 1:30. Stay with us till the end. But thank you again to everyone. And it seems like North Penn will go into the victory formation for a 35-20 win. It doesn't look okay. They're still in the I formation. CJ?
I have a strong feeling it's going to be a run to Kalani Eden.
Just gonna feel it out.
That was
Victory formation, but a knee anyway. And it seems like one more knee will do it.
that's something you don't see often.
A knee not in the victory formation. Very interesting.
And 50 seconds left. Max Preps has already said the final score. That's all you need to know. Finishing out the show here. 46 seconds. Fans filing out. As last knee, that'll do it for tonight's game. Walking to the field. We're going to stay with you till it hits 0 though, but we are going to start our outro. My name is CJ Ambrose along with
Jake Levine and
Jeremy Pollock.
a big thank you to everybody who helped out this broadcast. Upper Dublin falls to 3-1, North Penn to 4-0. Big thank you to Jake, Jeremy, Mr. Tranis, Jason Tranis, Mr. Squarey, North Penn's Broadcasting and Media Club.
I just talked about them. They were so helpful, so nice to us.
Incredible. Our tech support that we got here live at the game. And I want you all to have a great weekend. And hopefully the Cardinals can win it next week. We will see you next time.
Right back here on the YouTube channel, same time, same place Friday.
Not the same place.
Well, not the same place, but
We'll see you.
You'll be at the same place.
We will see you.
You'll be at the same place.
See ya.